Cool. Hi, I'm Sid, co-founder CEO at GitLab, and I want to talk a bit about compliance. With GitLab, we want to help our customers be compliant, but I think there's a lot more we can do than that we're doing today. And part of the cause of that might be that the effort is now split up amongst multiple stages in GitLab. We have our manage stage, we have our verify stage, and we have our secure stage, and they are all important for compliance. Even more parts of GitLab are important for compliance, like for example the create stage and the release stage. So compliance is something that kind of affects the entire software development lifecycle, and I think we have to up our game in how we do that. There's things I would love to see in GitLab that I think our customers need. For example, today you can run your security tests with other DevOps, dependency scanning, container scanning, static and dynamic code analysis. However, if you don't run the test, there's no consequence to that. That should be the biggest flag. Like if you don't run the test, that is a much bigger problem than actually finding vulnerabilities. If you haven't run the test, you don't know what's out there. It could be way worse. So we should make sure that we do that. Then also, if we do find things, help set limits. Like if it goes over a limit like X, Y, or Z, a manager has to sign off for it to still proceed. It's also about different environments having different rules. For example, there could be some environments that just before the holiday season, you don't want any deployments there without someone authorizing them. So can we set kind of windows for certain environments? Can we set things where a security team has to review the application every X amount of time? Can we set something where a pen test has to take place? Maybe with dynamic scanning that we already have in GitLab, but we make sure we run that against the production environment every X days, and otherwise there's a flag being raised. It's super hard to do these things, and it's important that we have a vision on this ourselves. For example, blocking things from being released that don't make the situation worse can actually be super detrimental to like the cycle time of companies and their ability to handle like user problems instead of security problems. Saying things like, hey, every 10 releases we want to do a penetration test, I think is detrimental to splitting work up in little small pieces that we know can help make their cycle time faster. So we have to be really smart on how we design these things, and we have to allow our customers to consume these things via APIs. But I do know that we have to get a lot better at making sure all these gates are in the products. The ability to customize these things can add enormous value for our customers. And you see that great companies like Salesforce and like ServiceNow, they allow customers to customize these things, and they go beyond being just an application. They become a platform, and I think at GitLab we should have the same ambition, where we have many of these things that make sense for the customers to quickly use. And we can be inspired by other developments in the industry, like AWS Config, that is already helping customers be compliant. We have a lot of customers in the financial sector, in the health sector, and I think over time, every company that ships software should have controls in place, whether they're legally required or not. You just want that as a best practice, and GitLab should be leading that effort. Thanks.